Hello Yu-Gi-Oh fans and welcome to my channel. I haven't played in like forever, but like I discovered I've been busy and life has just got in the way, so I haven't gotten the chance to play a lot. Um, I went a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, to my locals, and they had like a tag team tournament, and it was fun. I wasn't playing this deck. I was playing a wind-up deck. I will go over my wind-up deck once I finish this one. But I decided to do Gouki Deck because, well, if you look at my channel, you're going to notice that I have a section that says my wrestling videos. I do professional wrestling, so for me this is like, oh, this is quite hilarious, you know. I remember the battling boxers back in the day, back in 2000, 2010. They were fantastic because of the XE. I love XE monsters. Like, one of my favorite decks was a Teller Knights. Because of the XE. I haven't played Pendulum too much, but anyway, the Link monsters I like. Somehow I enjoy I like the format. I think it's a very interesting format. You can say that I'm stupid or whatever. I really don't give a shit. I only play because I like playing. But yeah, let's go into the profile, and you can see some of the cards that I'm playing here and here. I'm a budget player. I don't have a lot of money. You know, the only reason I decided to go with this deck because it's like very budgety. So as you can see, let's see. Yeah, let's use this hand. So I have 3 Suplex. Everybody plays 3 of this. It's the Marauding Captain. I'm not going to get into details of this. I am deciding to keep 3 Twist Cobra. Don't ask me why. I'm just going to leave him there because it's 3 Twist Cobra, because why not? And I decided to play 3 Headbutt, even though I feel like this card totally completely sucks, and I feel like I should play less than this, but it's like, if I play a lot of Goukis, I think I can probably play it more frequently, because, if you have a Gouki, you can just, like, target it, and if you have it in hand, you can just special summon him and go quickly into things, but, like, I don't know, I will have to try it on 3 and see how it works, but I don't know. I've seen some people out there that did. I think I saw to their profile that only they play only one of this. I don't blame it. I mean, I thought so you could play this and probably have a junk synchron and then like use it for synchro plays. And there are a bunch of waters that you can summon, like junk water, but you can go to other cards. But anyway, I decided to keep it at 3 because he special summon himself pretty much, and the Goukis don't have a way of like speeding up like special summoning, so like it could be really useful, you know, special edition Gouki that you're not going to use like Bear Hug or one of the others, you know, Octa Stretch. 2 Octa Stretch for Isolde. 2 Scorpio. I do like Scorpio because even if you don't, if you control all the monsters are Gouki, then you can totally completely normal summon him. And there's a way of like using him very effectively too. So yeah. And also because the effect of Gouki Suplex, you can special summon him to the front. It's like a 23-bit stick. So like if you look at the effect, like I cannot see him. My phone sucks. I need a new camera. But yeah. It says you can special summon 1 Gouki monster from your hand. You're not limited on the level. Like for example, Goblinberg, you're limited by the level of the card, so it's only up to level 4 or less. Same with Marauding Captain. But with Gouki Suplex, you can go. If you have this in hand, you can special summon him, and it's like, as I said, it's a 2300 attack, so it's not that bad, you know, like, it's a good damage in my opinion. Plus, it's a searcher too, so you got more chance of searching the cards that you need. 1 Gouki Bear Hug, because, yeah, he is not the best. Alright, the extenders, like people like to call that now. So I play 2 Borders, Blue Mountain Border Spy. This is a card that I used to play when I was playing some of my old water decks. Like at one point I tried playing the Tellernet was this, but didn't work out very well. But I used to play this card before, and I like this card. It's very useful. The only problem is like it can be very cluggy in your hand, especially if you don't have any other water monsters. So that's why I'm playing only 2. Because if I don't have a water monster and I draw this card, I'm totally completely fucked. Because you can't normal summon it or set it. This card, you can only special summon it. And then you can use it for Synchro, you can use it for Xyz, and that's perfectly fine. And it will combo well with the monsters that you have here. So that's why I'm playing it. Because it's a water, like, if you have any other of these waters, like, say, you have Chris Scorpio, and you have no monsters in the field, you can summon Chris Scorpio and go with this one, then go into Isolde. So it will definitely help the deck, in my opinion, and that's why I have it. Plus, in addition, I have a few Xyz monsters in my deck, so it will totally also help in Xyz, and I like the Rank Force, and I will show the Rank Force that I play, because I just like to attack and do damage, pretty much, because that's what I felt the game is for me. Like, I like to attack and do damage, pretty much. To Goblinberg, again, normal summon, you normal summon him, you put in defense, you can special summon, so you can end up having a crazy, stupid board with this shit. And you will see why. And, like, you can normal summon him, that you can chain to this one, and then activate his effect. She gets special summon. If you have a Super X, you will have like 3 level 4 monsters, and you can totally go into Heroic Challenger Hongominiad, and I will show it to you. Yeah. And then I play 2 junk forwards. I only had 1, and I ended up purchasing another one because I felt that, yeah, it's a useful card, you know. If I didn't have it, I would totally use something else, like Marlin Captain, and I have Marlin Captain deck. So now this card here, not many people play this card. My opinion is, I feel it's like way better than some of the other Gouki cards in here. But yeah, so it's Heroic Challenger Assault Halberd. And why is he good, in my opinion? Well, if your opponent controls a monster and you control the monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card attacks a different position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can add 1 heroic card from your deck to your hand. So that's why he's useful. 1, you can special summon him. If your opponent controls the monsters, you can special summon him. So he special summons himself, and then if you have like cards like other cards, you can combo with them too. So he's useful. I've used him before. I decided to stick in the deck and see what happens. I play 3 of him because, as I said, he's useful, and he searches himself if I do damage. So the same card. Besides, there are only so many Gouki monsters that I feel like, what if I don't get the Gouki monsters that I need? What I'm going to play, you know? So I'm trying to like have other plays and other options besides just Gouki, and that's why I decided to play Assault Halberd, because he could help get into other cards or into other, give me more options to play. Especially since Gouki search themselves. If I don't play enough Goukis, then I'm not going to have anything to search, and then I'm not going to have anything in hand to play. But the games are faster, so I don't even know if this will be a good thing to have in the deck. Anyway, continuing the deck, tomorrow in Captains, it's, yeah, like I said, it's like similar to Super X, but contrary to Super X, you're limited again by the level to level 4. You normal summon him, and you can special summon 1 level 4 lower warrior. No, 1 level 4 lower monster from your hand. So it's not even a warrior. You can summon whatever you want from your hand. You know. It's level 3, so you can go into MX Saber Invoker. So the play would be him and Twist Cobra. You can go into MX Saber Invoker. And then, because I'm a budget player and I don't have enough hand traps, I could probably add my Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, but I'm not too sure. I may not add them. I have here 3 Fake Veilers just to negate. And I'm a budget player. I don't have anything else, so I have to deal with what I have. Let's move on to the spell trap, spell cards, spell cards, and into the trap cards. Let's set this in here. I don't really care. So yeah, spell cards. Divine Sword, Phoenix Blade. I may add another equipment card, but what might be enough? I mean, Twin Twisters. Gets rid of back row in case I have to. This card I find it very interesting, and I not like it a lot because it's only for it kind of will not apply only for hand traps, but if you're in a situation that you need to deny your opponent from their monster effect, you could use this technically. What it says is start your one monster in your opponent's graveyard. Say your opponent had a monster with the same name, they used it before, it's in the graveyard, and they already have another monster with that same name, and they are going to use the effect. Then you could activate this and get rid of their monster in the graveyard, and pretty much negate the effects of the monster they have in the field. So it's pretty useful. This is really good, and not only will negate, it also negate hand traps. So for here, because hand traps are a thing, that's probably going to be the main goal, but like I can see other plays that you could do with this card besides denying the hand traps. Hopefully it will not get banned in the next playlist. It will not get banned in the next ban list. Alright, so I play 3 of that, and then I play 2 rematch. I may or may not add the next rematch, I don't know. And I didn't put Soul Charge, but I may put Soul Charge, I don't know. And Soul Charge you have to pay 5 points, and with the new rules it's like, do I want to pay 1,000 points for every monster that I have? I mean, it could be a good research, but like, with the new format, with the new rules for end of match procedure, I'm like, I don't want to pay life points for a card. I'd rather play that Gouki rematch because I don't have to pay anything when it comes to life points to have my monsters back in the deck. Besides, I don't think like, I don't know. I mean, like, I may or may not add Soul Charge. I don't know. I'll overthink it. And then the 1 reinforcement of the army because you can only play 1. And again, useful for searching. Search everything that I have in the deck except for my Effect Veiler, pretty much. So, trap cards. Because I play trap cards. Because why not? 1 Solemn Warning. 1 Black Crown of Heaven. I mean, I don't know if I should play something different instead of this card. But like the idea of paying life points slightly, it's like, So I will try this, see how it works. But yeah, Black Crown of Heaven, you know. I'm pretty sure this will work for against Link monsters, so yeah. Bottomless Trap Hole, because like, why not? Let's banish opponent monsters, you know. Instead of sending them to the graveyard, you know. You banish them, I play 2. And Torrential Tribute, because why not? Let's destroy monsters and destroy the whole field, you know. If they're getting too much, here's a Torrential Tribute. And that's it for the deck. And I just hope that it works, because I don't know how many cards I have. I don't care. I tend to play more than 40 cards. Other cards that I consider playing, Mass Chameleon, because the Goukis, they have 0 defense, so Mass Chameleon is a tuner monster, and you could totally go into it's a synchro monster that I like because he has a lot of like freaking attack points, and I'm pretty sure that it's I don't want to search it, but like, yeah, it's Colossal Fighter. Yeah, you could probably use that for Colossal Fighter, but I don't know. I mean, for 1 synchro, it's like, I may add this to the deck just to get rid of monsters, because like, why not? Like, but anyway, and then the second card I was thinking playing Junk Synchron, because he's a tuner and he's a warrior, and he could pretty much bring back Gouki Headbat, and then you could probably go into Junk Synchro or any other Synchro monster that, if you have another monster in the field, you could go into something else. That's just an idea there, just dropping ideas. But I don't know, man, like, we'll give other things that you could do. Anyway, let's move into the extra deck, because the extra deck is the one that people want to see. I don't have all the nightmares. I only play a few nightmares, and I don't know if I'm going to get more nightmares. I don't want to spend a lot of money on cards, and I refuse to pay more than $20 for any card, so that's why I don't have nightmare referencing. So I'm making do with what I have. And I think it should be okay. So I'm playing Gouki the Great Ogre. I put 2 on that. Gouki the Master Ogre. I only put 1. That's one I like a lot. Gouki Thunder Ogre, which is Justin Thunder Liger, pretty much. Anyway, so his effect: 2 or plus Gouki monster, and if a monster discard points to destroy by battle card effect, you make this card gain 400 attack. The turn player applies the following effect while this monster is on the field. During their main phase, they can normal summon 1 monster from their hand to their zone. This card points to in addition to their normal summon set. They can only gain this effect once per turn. So you get pretty much the same effect that you will get for with a Goblin Nightmare, except for the fact that I don't have to spend shit ton of money to get Nightmare Goblin. With the Nightmare Goblin, you get an extra normal summon. So this one gives you an extra normal summon too. But the sad part is like you get 1 of them per turn, but also because it's pointing forward, your opponent may get also an extra monster normal summon, which may explain why people don't play. But like as I say, I'm a budget player. The card was cheap, and I decided to get it, and I think it may work. And he has a high attack too. Well, 2200. Maybe the most impressive attack. The one card I spent shit ton of money because I didn't have an option, and it seemed to be a decent card. I didn't purchase 2, I only have 1, so hopefully 1 will be enough. If not, I guess I will have to have something else, but anyway, I decided to get Isolde because of her effect. Let's just search a warrior. And then I play on Mrs. Radiant because it's Mrs. Radiant, and most of the monsters are Earths, the ones that I play except for Bloomant and Water Spy. And then 1 Deco Tucker because Deco Tucker, like generic monster. 1 Nightmare Cerberus, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 MX Saber Invoker, and somehow I decided let's play some Xyz because I like Xyz. So Saturn Del Taros, 3 level 4. Not sure if I will be able to do that one. This one is the one that I like a lot. Number 86, Heroic Champion from Gominiad. Yeah, it's decent, you know. There's different effects if you use 2 or more level 4 water type monsters. So that his effects based on how many water you use. During each of your opponent's in phase, you have to detach 1 X material from this card. This card gains effects based on the number of X materials attached to it. 1 or more cannot be destroyed by battle. 2 or more gains 1500 attack, so it can become a 3000 bit sick, and defense. 3 or more unaffected by other card effects. So if you use 3 monsters, and usually that's where I go, so he doesn't get affected by other card effects, at least for 1 turn. And then 4 or more, your opponent can normal or special summon monsters. That is funny. And then 5 or more. 5 monsters, because that's the maximum. Once per turn, you can destroy all cards your opponent controls. And the beauty about this card is like, so against all of those effects. So if you summon him with 5 monsters, he will not be destroyed by battle. He will have 15,000 attack and defense. He will be unaffected by other card effects, and my opponent wouldn't be able to normal special summon monsters. And I can destroy all cards my opponent controls. It's funny. Yeah, and I got a bunch of level 4, so I think I can probably make it to an extent. I mean, it would be quite difficult, but I need to see if it may or may not work. I mean, it may or may not be possible to get 5, but like all I care is about getting to a 30 effect that can be destroyed by unaffected by other cards effect, because then he will be able to pass over traps and all that kind of stuff, at least until my next turn, pretty much. And then another of my favorite, because he can attack twice, and in this format you have to attack, or at least do damage to your opponent, so if you want to win. So, Blade Armor Ninja, 2 warriors. I got plenty of warriors in the deck, pretty easy summon. And the last one, because I just like it because it's a silly effect. So Heroic Champion Excalibur, detach 2 monsters, and he gains G double its original attack until my next end phase. So you can have a 4,000 attack monster, and it will be definitely very easy to do with the Gouki deck. I was playtesting the game, practicing possible combos that I could come up with. I'm pretty sure I can totally do it. Anyway, so yeah, that's my Gouki deck. Any comments, ideas for the deck, feel free to post them, because like honestly, like I have no clue what else I can do with this. Links are like Anyway, peace out, and hopefully I will see you at the locals.